All right, everybody, it's time to learn the express release technique to free up issues, pain, and impingements in the shoulder joint and the rotator cuff. Now, this is transformational knowledge that you can apply very quickly onto yourself or onto a client. So we're going to actually go over two different methodologies where you can do it on a client if you're a bodywork professional, and you can also do a self-treatment version. So let's dive in. All right, Olivia, so what we're going to do is we're going to have you turn this way. There are four main muscle group areas that we're going to be focusing on. That is going to unlock any issues or impingements in the entire shoulder. Now, the first muscle group that a lot of people overlook is called the Serratus anterior. And this muscle wraps all the way around the rib cage, and it's responsible for twisting. And we have this big muscle right here. It can get a lot of trigger points in it, and then it actually can refer pain all the way up into the rhomboids, into the traps, all the way up into the occipitals. So what we're going to do is start down here, and then we work our way up. So with your happy gun, you want to put on your flathead. If the client is a little bit more sensitive to deep tissue therapy, you want to use the dampener. That's going to dampen the energy and make the treatment a little bit more comfortable. So whichever one you prefer. Now we're going to turn the gun on, and I want you to start with level 2. And then I'm going to have you, Olivia, just lift your arm up right there. And we're going to start in the bottom area here under the rib cage and work our way up. And we're just right now doing some warm-ups, moving in the direction of the muscle fibers all the way up. Okay? And you can do 1 to 2 passes just to start to warm up and vascularize this tissue. Then we have a movement that we're going to combine with it. So now what I'd like you to do, Olivia, is you're going to pull your arm, and you're going to go into a fold, and then we're going to come out and bring all the way across, bring your arm all the way back, and come back into flexion. And so we want to kind of feel this area working. Do you feel that working a little bit?
Yeah.
And then slowly relax and untwist. Good job. And go all the way across for extension. And now with the percussion gun, you want to focus in on any areas that are a little bit more sensitive, where there's going to be trigger point fibers. So just let me know, Olivia, what areas feel a little bit more. Right in here, yeah? And come all the way back, and I want you to give me just a little slight twist. There you go, good job. Great. And then back again, nice and slow. And notice how her movements are very slow, very fluid. This is part of the somatic approach with our ERT method that is very, very important for lasting relief, because when we're moving slowly, we're enabling the brain to communicate with the body and actually engaging the nervous system in learning, the process of learning, creating new neural pathways. And so we usually like to do just a few nice slow reps through flexion and extension, full range, and then all the way back down, and then you can relax your arm. So now that was the serratus. We spent about 1 to 2 minutes in that area. That's all you need. Percussion therapy is very powerful. It's very quick. You don't need to overdo it. So then we're going to actually move up now into the rhomboids. How are you feeling?
Great.
You're feeling great?
Yes.
Okay, fabulous. Now we're going to just warm this entire interscapular area, the rhomboids, all along, and just get blood flow in there. Start to wake up the muscles. We're on level 2, which is 40 percussions per second. And that is going to be the perfect speed for this ERT sequence. And up and down. Alright, now I'm going to have you do a snow angel, Olivia. So go ahead and up nice and slow. Good job. And then down and bring your arms down to relax. You want to hold the percussion right underneath the scapula. Great. And now I'm going to have you fold your hand and then do another snow angel. Bring your elbow all the way up as high as is comfortable for you and hold it. Good. And now we're engaging the trigger point fibers at the upper rhomboids and the traps as well, and then come down. How's that feeling?
Great.
Great job. You're doing awesome. Okay, and so we have the snow angel, we have the bent arm snow angel. All right, so the next thing we're going to do is we're going to incorporate another movement to really effectively unlock a lot of these trigger points in the rhomboids where a lot of people carry so much stress. So I'm going to have you put your arms behind your back like you're getting arrested. Okay, and then we're going to bring these elbows back. Do you feel this flex? Do you feel that? Hold it. Breathe into it. Hold that breath as long as is comfortable for you. And then when you release the breath, you're going to release your arms and relax. Good job. Now this motion is crucial when it's combined with breath because we get to unlock these fibers that are so tricky because so many of us, we spend all day in extension. We are on our computers, we are driving the car, we are doing things on our cell phone in the kitchen, bent over. So this muscle is rarely engaged. It's mostly spends all of its time really lengthened in most of our modern lifestyle. So what we're doing is we're actually resetting the resting length of this muscle by creating this somatic motion where we're flexing, we're holding and retaining the breath, and then we're releasing. So go ahead and do that again. Flex back, inhale, hold your breath, focus that breath right in there, and then slowly release your breath while you relax your elbows forward. Good job, Olivia. And so what we're doing is we're holding the percussion on the rhomboid during the exhale, while the client is actually flexing and engaging that muscle, holding their breath. There's no percussion during that portion of the motion. Good job. And we're going to do one more back here. Hold your breath, really engage, allow that to unlock, and sigh. Let a nice sigh out. Just let all that energy and that tension melt out of these rhomboids here. Great job, Olivia.